upstate, we discovered a great little city called Seneca. It is in the northwest corner of South Carolina, very close to the Georgia state line. Greg Dietterick joins me. Greg is the city administrator for Seneca, and I think you're probably the city administrator in a little town that's pretty neat.
It's a very, very unique town, a beautiful town.
It really is.
Yeah.
What makes Seneca so special? We really want folks, this is what we do on Palmetto People, we try to demonstrate to them the great places to come visit and people that make it a great place to live and work. And so Seneca, we've been here just a short period of time, we've already seen it.
It's, besides its natural beauty, which is the mountains and the lakes and the whitewater rafting and the trails and all that stuff, it really is the people. And our people here, our council, our mayor, are just all about making it a better place, leaving it a better place than they found it, and it's showing. It is. I've been here now, I guess I'm going on 11 years, and tremendous changes in that 11 years.
Well, I know that as we were doing some research for our visit here, that there has been a lot of very positive changes in Seneca, and building an opportunity for people to come. I almost laughed when you said whitewater rafting, and we're at the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountain. I mean, because you don't picture, at least probably most of our viewers do not picture that about South Carolina.
Yeah, they don't. You think of South Carolina, you think of the beach.
Right.
And I was on the beach for many, many years.
Yes, you were.
Working in the little town down on the coast. And this is a completely different environment. All 4 seasons here, fresh water instead of salt water. I don't have to worry about hurricanes.
Right.
We do have just a very unique place to raise a family, and we're just really focused on the community aspect of it and being able to build a place where you're safe walking the streets. Everybody seems to know you, and that's a great thing.
That is a great thing, especially in today's world, for everybody to know you. If you're not texting, you're actually saying hello on the street. Well, Greg, you mentioned the lakes. What are the lakes that surround the Seneca?
Well, actually, we've got so many. We've got Jocassee, which is up in the mountains, and that's owned by Duke Power, along with Lake Kiowee. And Lake Kiowee is run by Duke Power. We've got a nuclear plant, and some people are afraid of the nuclear aspect of it, but the nuclear plant's been here a long time. It was one of the first ones out there. Gets all kinds of awards, very, very safe. Well, they've created those lakes that all tie together from Jocassee to Kiowee down to Hartwell. So we actually got coastline down here that is unbelievable. There's some over 750 miles of coastline on Hartwell. There's over 350 miles of coastline on Kiowee. And then you got Jocassee, which is just pristine. It's sitting in a national forest.
Right.
And it's just untouched lake trout that is just fabulous to fish for and all of that.
We better be careful. We may be having the whole population moving up here.
What a great place.
So the national forest, there's also some state parks around those the lakes too.
There are state parks, and there are county parks that are up in here, and they're tucked away with their own little lakes and their own little cabins, and it's just a great place to explore. I've been here 11 years, and I have gone all through Oconee, but it just absolutely amazes me when I can come out of an elevation of 2,500, 3,000 feet, and boom, in 10 minutes I'm sitting at my home at the lake, and it's just, what a contrast. We have snow up in the Blue Ridge Mountains. The Blue Ridge Parkway isn't that far away. And you can come off of the parkway out of the snow or go skiing and come right down and sit in 60-degree weather at the lake, and it's just a very mild season change.
So has the Chamber of Commerce offered you a job?
Not yet, but we are all working together.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You do. What we have sensed is that the community and the residents do come together to build a better community.
Very, very, very much so. We work with the chambers. We work with the county. We work with the school system. Just recently we've done some unique things, sort of out of the box thinking, if you will. where we've worked with the school system, and as they grew, they had to build brand new facilities, and left some old facilities. Well, those facilities were old, but there are also a lot of memories in those facilities. Mm-hmm. And we took those facilities, I bought them for $1, and I put some money into them through hospitality and accommodations tax, and made them areas like family life centers, baseball, recreation's big, tourism, tournaments, basketball. We've put all of those into those properties and made them part of the community again instead of just being abandoned buildings. Mm-hmm. And it's really worked out well. It's held the value up in the housing community. It's been a great asset for our children, and it kept the memories of all the folks that played basketball like myself years ago in those old gyms. So.
Well, that is neat. And as we just drove down Main Street, and you could just see the pride.
It's different, isn't it? It's beautiful.
It is really beautiful. Yeah. It is. So, what's your largest tax base in Seneca? How do you keep this little city running?
It's pretty unique. You know, we were all about the mills until mm-hmm. all the mills left. But what was so unique with the city is the family stayed and new businesses came in. You know, the businesses like Johnson Control or Bog Warner or Square D, they came in here. Mm-hmm. And that we've got a very good mix of businesses in here that are very environmentally friendly. They're not the smokestack businesses. And it keeps this area so pristine and been able to survive very well in this environment. Now, am I saying that we don't feel the recession? We all feel the recession. Community. But we are flexible enough where we can, and small enough where we can adjust it. And it's thrived. Even during the recession, we still completed our downtown Norton Thompson Park, and we're still moving forward with different projects throughout the city. So I always like to tell the mayor and council it's just good management.
Well, you know, we have a history together. You were in Georgetown quite some time ago, mm-hmm. but we worked together then, and I just really can see where this is an environment that you are enjoying, and obviously the success of the town is under your leadership and with the strong council and mayors that you have, and mayor that you have here working together, and as you said, a community. We have about 15 seconds left. Okay. If you were driving from Georgetown today for a 2-day trip in Seneca, what would you make sure you saw?
I would make sure I saw the lakes and the Blue Ridge Mountain. As you go up 130, it just, you got to stop the car because it's beautiful. I would look at the waterfalls that are right up the road on 28. It is Aquina Falls, and some of the history with the Stump House Tunnel. Just the land that's set aside. And of course, come down and see Ramcat Alley.
Right here in Seneca.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Great place.
Well, thank you so much, Greg. It was really good to reconnect with you. It really was. We appreciate it. Don't go away. We will be right back with Representative Bill Sandiford, another great spokesperson.